P.O. called me. I was still on papers. He called me.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, before your birthday comes up, you got to go to school again at least 1 or 2 more times or I'm going to have to violate you. Just trying to hold me just because he knew I was about to get off. I was like, cool. I went to all my classes, asked my teachers if they could just say I was there because I had something going on and my PO needed me to be at school. They said, I got you. So I left.
Mm-hmm.
Came back the next day, went to do the same thing again, ended up staying in my English class, chopping it up with some people because they was asking me about music.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher heard me talking about it. She's from the east side. And she was like, I'll put a beat on freestyle right now. Waited for like a few days. My birthday came up. I was like, I'm going to post this shit. This shit look cool. Posted it. Woke up the next morning. It was out of it.
Damn, just like that, huh?
Yeah.
So then you kind of like took this whole scenario and shot a music video based around it for that classroom freestyle?
I sat there and listened to that bitch like 10 times. Wrote down everything.
Oh, so that's actually the rap from that situation with your teacher?
Yeah. So what I did was I went and listened to the video I posted on Instagram. Wrote down everything, cleaned it up a little bit, structured it. And then I went to the studio, recorded that hoe, put it out, did a video, put it on World Star. And shit, I took the game and ran with it.
Damn. So going into all this though, did you have anybody around you that had any kind of experience in the music industry or anything? Or were you pretty much just doing everything yourself?
I was doing everything myself for up until right when I started putting that shit out with Classroom Freestyle. Then I locked in with my engineer at the time. He was managing Izzy 93, he another rapper from San Antonio.
Oh yeah, I seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had met their engineer through Izzy's brother. So he was like, "Look, I'll start managing you. You could pay me and this and that. I help you." And we was running it for a little bit, but he wasn't really doing it good. So I ended up stopping. And so for 8 months, I was managing myself. And I locked in with Austin Martin, and shit, we ended up dropping that Texas song. Now here I'm again.
Right.
Doing it again.
Yeah, for sure. So was there any like particular thought that went into the Texas song that you thought that was going to be like a big record for you, or it just happened to hit?
I ain't like it.
Really?
Because my voice, and I'm from Texas. I already knew everybody was going to try to say, oh, he sound like Big X, he sound like Voodoo. And I was like, I ain't even trying to hear that shit. But they was like, nigga, that shit hard. That. And I knew X wasn't going to think I'm trying to copy and jack his swag and shit. So I was like, man, let's post it, see what it do. Boom. That bitch went crazy. I was like, shit.
Yeah, it's an interesting first record because I feel like the number one thing, like me being older, when I talk to younger dudes, it just kind of stands out that they usually don't know shit about rap history or whatever, which of course they're younger. Of course, they're not going to really know about the past 20, 30 years of rap or whatever. But in that song, you're kind of like showing a shitload of respect to the history and the traditions of hip hop in Texas, which was, I feel like that's the kind of thing that's probably going to endear a lot of people to you because it's like, oh, it's a young kid, but he's not just got this sort of shitty attitude of like, I don't care about anything that came before me, you know, which I feel like a lot of older fans probably appreciate. Do you hear that from people here and there?
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I hear that a lot. Yeah.
Where do you think that knowledge kind of comes from? Who was teaching you about rap when you were young, or did you just kind of get really super into it over the years?
I just always hung around older niggas, like old heads and shit. I hang out with young niggas in the streets, and then I hang with old heads when I was just hanging around type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Besides my partners my age, but other than that, I've just always been around old niggas.
Right. And when you drive around by yourself, you listening to older Texas rap?
Hell yeah.
That is like more a part of the culture out there, I feel like, than most cities in America. Like when you hear that Motown Dawn freestyle and everybody in the audience knows the words, it's kind of like, oh shit, like LA, I don't know if I can think of a comparative underground song that everybody knows every word to like that, you know?
That's that shit right there.
That's a Motown, Mo City Dawn, right?
City Dawn.
I said it wrong, my bad. That's dope though. Like, was there any, what's like your favorite stuff from back in the day in terms of rappers and everything?
I fuck with it all, nigga. I listen to Sade, Fugees, shit, nigga, everything. I mean, everything. Isley Brothers, Tevin Campbell. I listen to all that. I listen to new music. I just love music.
Definitely.
Good for your soul.
I feel like sometimes I listen to like younger artists coming out of Texas and the music's super fast. And I'm like, okay, this is stuff that exists in a totally different world than the sort of like chopped and screwed shit that kind of defined hip hop from Texas, like back in the day. But then it's dope hearing somebody like you that clearly is like kind of has influences from prior generations as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's really just a South thing. We real heavy just in the South in general. That's how it was. Project Pat, Alabama, Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Texas, Louisiana. all that shit. With Louisiana more got that bounce to it, but
Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm saying? No, it's just that South.
For sure. Okay, but so do you feel comfortable, like if you were gonna go do a song with somebody and they had like a straight up drill beat, is that attractive to you, or do you feel like you have like a specific type of beat you like to get on?
I don't like drill beats, but I really fuck with a lot of shit, samples, pianos, guitars. I do melodic shit, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different type of music. Right now though, I'm just fading off this type, letting everybody catch the flow on it. Once everybody gets solidified with that, and start throwing other shit out there. And once they get, you know what I'm saying? Keep expanding the menu on some shit.
Definitely. I mean, you probably have like one of the deepest voices of anybody I've ever interviewed. Was like, do you remember like going through puberty? Was there one day where you were like 12 and your voice wasn't deep, and then all of a sudden it just kind of and just like became like that?
My voice didn't really get deep till like 16.
Really?
Yeah, I had squeaky ass voice.
Really? And then one day it just changed? Because that happens to everybody. It just feels like it was probably more abrupt with you.
I ain't really noticed it till like people started mentioning it when I was making music, and I started like really putting my voice out. And everybody was like, your voice deep as hell. And I started like think about it and look at old videos and shit when I was young. I was like, damn, my voice did get deep as hell. But yeah, that shit kind of just happened.
Do you think that was part of why you decided to rap?
Nah.
Just my voice is unique.
Nah, no? I didn't even notice it till after I was already rapping and shit.
Definitely. Okay, so you were also playing football during this whole time period that you were rapping and also selling drugs, or okay, you stopped football to start rapping.
Juvenile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just weren't gonna be able to manage the two, or was there like a thing where you had to keep a clean record?
And shit. And my record up, my grades were bad, and I was just feeling like fuck football. Like, the chance of me getting something off of football is too far down the line. Niggas got to pay the bills right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that's real. Yeah. Did you feel like you were real talented at that at a certain point?
Yeah, for sure. My uncle taught me how to play football when I was young. We used to stand outside, he would make me outrun routes and shit. Then I started playing in middle school, played for played for Judson Middle School. I got kicked out. Then I went and played for Woodlake Middle School. Then 9th grade year for Judson, I was on starting team linebacker, and I went to juvenile.
Right.
But Judson be smacking shit though. So for you to be on starting in Judson, you gotta really be something crazy.
Did you, like, as you kind of got more into having a fun lifestyle, was that kind of what did it? Like, I was interviewing somebody the other day who said that they were like fully on the track to be a football player, and then they just started smoking weed and it was just over. Nah. It wasn't like that?
Nah, hell nah. I would like take breaks from smoking. Like if we had a game coming up, I wouldn't smoke as much. Or I'd have my lungs all the way right. Like anything I do, I try to do it like all the way, like do it serious and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like a big decision to make, being an athlete. Like looking at it now, I understand like how valuable that opportunity is and everything, but it's definitely not for everybody to be waking up early, focusing on your cardio, eating clean, like doing all the shit that goes into it, lifting weights, having to practice. I mean, it's got such an intense decision.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it was good though, because when I was in football, it was keeping me from being in the streets more.
Right.
Like, I gotta get my shit off, do what I had to do, and then I gotta go to football practice, or I got a game, or I gotta stay at the school for this. After I got out of juvenile, and before, like, you know what I'm saying? After the classroom freestyle, it was like a gap, like 8-9 months, where I still didn't really leave everything alone in the streets. And I didn't have football, I didn't have nothing to stop me from it.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month? And there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.